Hello everyone, this is John from Funday Games, the developers of Northgard Battlegrounds. Today, I'm here to give you a quick rundown of the mechanics of the game and talk about what makes it fun. Let's get started. At its core, Northgard Battlegrounds is an asynchronous PvP auto battler mixed with city building and automatic combat, all set in the Northgard universe. We are super stoked to be working on such a beloved setting with Shiro. Personally, I have more than 400 hours in Northgard. Raven Clan is the best, by the way. Like Northgard, the first thing you do when you start a run is pick a clan. Each clan gives you a different starting setup. You get a banner hall, a warchief, and a set of clan abilities that push you towards certain strategies and playstyles. From there, you're dropped onto a randomly generated map to begin building your settlement. This is where the core game starts to emerge. You will be balancing two things at the same time, building an economy that can support the growth of your settlement in the long run, while also creating a military strong enough to survive the oncoming encounters with your foes. However, a key element of the game is that your structures care a lot about their placement. Some structures want to be near forests, some benefit from adjacency to mountains or placement on specific terrain types, and other structures synergize with each other directly. In this way, every settlement becomes an optimization puzzle. You'll be constantly reorganizing in order to squeeze as much power as possible out of the limited space you have. And since you can reposition your structures during the run, your settlement is always evolving. Between battles, you will enter the Fate card phase. This is where the Norse gods will grant you a fraction of their power. Some cards modify individual units or structures. We call those runes. For example, maybe your warriors add burning damage to their attacks, or your axe throwers gain more damage each time they attack in battle. Other cards have global effects that modify your entire settlement and can completely change how you think about positioning and synergies. We call those blessings. This layer of the game is really important because it means your builds can evolve in unexpected ways during a run. The battles themselves are automatic and play out in real time. How your army fights is based on the layout of your settlement, the units you've chosen, and the fate cards you've applied to them. A lot of the fun in the game comes from testing your builds, seeing your strategy come together perfectly or completely fall apart. At certain moments in a run, you'll fight NPC enemies from the Northgard universe to test your build. But the real challenge of the game is the asynchronous PvP battles. Instead of fighting another player in real time, you'll face off against a ghost version of their settlement from the same stage of their run. You'll see their layout, their upgrades, their units, every choice they've made. And then your armies clash automatically. What we really like about this format is that it keeps the strategic depth and competitiveness of PvP, but removes the stress and pressure of real-time multiplayer. In this way, you can take your time experimenting with builds and learning the systems. A full run takes place over 4 seasons. Each season includes one PvE encounter and multiple PvP battles, and your goal is to win 10 PvP battles before you hit 5 losses. And because there are so many combinations of clans, terrain layouts, structures, and fate cards, every run is different. That replayability and experimentation is a huge part of what we're building the game around. We want players discovering weird combinations, broken strategies, and new metas that continue evolving over time. That's what makes this kind of game fun for us. Thanks a lot for watching, and if you'd like to follow development, you can wishlist the game on Steam or join our Discord server. We'd love to have you along for the journey. See you on the Battlegrounds, Northgardians.